How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Plus titles for the month of January have leaked, and yes, this is a little bit earlier than we have expected in the past. I guess, we got the holidays going on. I'm sure they're already finalizing what games are going to be the Plus titles, or they have finalized, and this is once again coming from the fine folks over at Deal Lab, so they're always on the money when it comes to these leaks, so that is great to see again, and I would have to say, pretty decent month, all things considered. I wouldn't say a slam dunk home run for a couple of reasons, just because, whenever we see games that are a part of other subscription services that are available on PlayStation, I do have to dock a couple of points, but overall, I would still say pretty decent, all things considered. So let's run down the lineup. So first of all, we have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Well, you guys know how I feel about that game, and you guys are gonna get pretty damn sick and tired of me talking about that game now that it's a Plus title as well. On top of that, Fallout 76, and then lastly, what I would actually say is the best offering out of this lineup is Axiom Verge 2. Now, that's a couple of reasons why I say Axiom Verge 2 is the best offering of this lineup. For most people, if you haven't played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, that's probably gonna be the game you're gonna gravitate towards. I mean, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a tremendous game, and that's a AAA title. However, that is also a game that's been readily available on the cheap. So, Jedi Fallen Order is an excellent game. I enjoyed it in a lot of different regards, and it's a game that kind of started pushing me in the direction in getting more into Star Wars. It took me a couple of years to actually, watch some of the Star Wars movies, but Jedi Fallen Order is a game that I played, and when I played it, the only movie I had watched was Rogue One, and I fell asleep in the theater while watching it. But nonetheless, Jedi Fallen Order was a great game. I liked the main character. I thought Cal, is he like a character that has an insane amount of depth to him? No, but I thought he was a likable character. I thought BD1 was pretty cool, and I thought overall the cast was pretty cool, but the star of the show when it comes to Jedi Fallen Order is from a gameplay standpoint, and the gameplay is really well done. It's satisfying, it's rewarding, and it can get fairly challenging. By the way, this is a game that had a free PlayStation 5 upgrade, so when you get this game as a Plus title, you will get the PS4 and PS5 version, and the PS5 version is quite good from a performance standpoint, so I think a lot of you guys are going to end up enjoying that. Now, the issue with this is Jedi Fallen Order, first of all, is available through EA Access, so if you do have that subscription service, you lose value here when you're talking about it being available as a part of another subscription service when you might already have EA Access. The other thing is, Jedi Fallen Order, I feel, more so than a lot of other games, is a game that a ton of people own. Like Mass Effect Legendary Edition this month was a game a lot of people own, but Legendary Edition was a game that still held up at, like a $20 price point even when it goes on sale. Jedi Fallen Order, on the other hand, is well under $10 when it goes on sale. It's like $6. I mean, on Steam right now, it's $4.79. This is a game that is very, very cheap. So while I think it's a great game, and while I think it makes all the sense in the world to offer it as a Plus title, given that Jedi Survivor is due out in March, like, that's the type of stuff you should do. Use Plus as a promotional vehicle to get people opened up and playing a game before its sequel or before another title in that franchise comes out. That makes a ton of sense to me, and they're doing that with Jedi Fallen Order. I don't know if that's intentional. It's probably not. I don't think they think like that. I think they just try to make these deals and then offer games as the months roll on, but yeah, Jedi Fallen Order, overall good offering. The only thing is, I think 95% of you own the game, and I think it's a case even more so than Mass Effect, like I said, where so many of you own it just because the game has been so ridiculously cheap, and it's available at EA Access that even though I love Jedi Fallen Order as a game, you do have to kind of dock a couple points from it as an offering on Plus when it comes to that standpoint. Alright, next up, same thing with Fallout 76. First of all, Fallout 76 is a game that everybody memes on, and I know that there's been a lot of opinions on Fallout 76 rolling out. A lot of people have told me that it's much better than what it was. I can't really vouch for that. I haven't played Fallout 76 in forever, but we can talk about the fact that Fallout 76 is available on Plus Extra, so it's another case of if you have Plus Extra, the value of Fallout 76 being an essential title, that wanes quite a bit, and I don't like seeing that. I really, it's one thing when it's EA Access, it's whatever, that's a different publisher subscription service. When it's in-house and it's your own subscription service like Plus Extra, and you're offering games from Plus Extra and Plus Essential one, well, then you're just kind of telling people that are Plus Extra subscriber, people that are giving you more of your money, that, the value that you're offering them is lessening, and that's kind of whack. Like, those are the people that are actually giving you more money. Now, you can make the argument, hey, Fallout 76, if you add it to your library, at some point it is gonna leave the extra library, and you'll still have it as a Plus subscriber. Yeah, you can make that argument, but I think that's a pretty weak argument to make, to go against the idea of offering games that are available in the extra library in Essential. Now, if it's a case of, the extra game has already left the cycle of titles that are available, like let's say Fallout 76 leaves the extra library, and then a couple months after that you want to offer it to Essential subscribers, I think that's fine. I think if a game is an Essential title and then it leaves and a couple months go by and you put it on extra, that's not the greatest thing in the world, but at least it's better than this where it's literally available. I believe this Fallout 76 is available right now on Plus Extra, so it's like, yo, like, that's kind of lame, all things considered. Yeah, Fallout 76 is literally available, but, maybe they'll have some update, maybe they'll have some expansion to give you guys as well, maybe they'll give you the deluxe edition, I don't know. That's just my opinion when it comes to Extra and Essential, that crossover, but maybe it's much ado about nothing. Lastly, Thomas Happ's Axiom Verge 2, a quality Metroidvania, is going to be available as a Plus title. I believe this initially saw a timed exclusive release on the Nintendo Switch and on the Epic Games Store on PC. Then it ultimately came out on other platforms. It's been available on the PlayStation Store for a couple months now, I believe. The general rhetoric is that this game is not as good as Axiom Verge 1, but, it's still a quality Metroidvania that I think most people are going to enjoy. And as a Plus title, it's a lower key game that it's not going to be the selling game for Plus. Like, I don't think a lot of you guys have played Axiom Verge 1. I loved Axiom Verge 1, so the idea of Axiom Verge 2 being here, if you played the first one, it'd be like, hey, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, for a lot of you guys, you probably haven't played the first title, but, play the second one, and you might be pleasantly surprised, especially in the case for a lot of you guys where I think, especially if you're an Extra subscriber, you have Jedi Fallen Order, because the game's been so cheap. Fallout 76 is a part of the Extra library, and then Axiom Verge 2 is kind of the one game that is going to be the standout to you if you're talking about games that you don't own. So maybe that'll be something you can sink your teeth into. But, the game's had a decent reception. It's gotten like 7s out of 10, so not bad at all. But yeah, that is the entirety of the lineup for Plus. Kind of a disappointment standpoint from the fact that, again, I think 90% of you guys own Jedi Fallen Order because the game's been dirt cheap. Fallout 76 is in PS Plus Extra, so that's kind of an issue. And then Axiom Verge 2 is a nice addition for sure, and it's the perfect kind of tertiary title, the extra title that goes alongside marquee games. And Star Wars and Fallout definitely fill that criteria of marquee titles. It's just those extenuating circumstances of Jedi Fallen Order being dirt cheap all the time, and most of you guys own it, and Fallout 76 literally being in the extra tier, that kind of lessens this month's value. But that is my 2 cents. Let me know if you guys disagree. Maybe some of you guys will, but that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.